And we are in another edition of Salty Tonight with Batgirl and Robin and Adam.
Yeah, except you're Batgirl.
Yeah, I'm Batgirl.
Yeah. So, what's been going on tonight or this week? Last few days?
Oh boy.
Well, court is over.
Yeah, the witch trials.
Oh, the Bombay Witch Trials. How's that going?
It went good.
It went
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was found not necessarily not guilty. It just that it wasn't.
She was found not burned at the stake.
I wasn't
That's what
burned.
she was
Yeah.
found. Yeah.
So that was positive.
There's no burning at the stake happening.
Yes.
So you want to fill in the audience because they've not known anything about this unless because
Yeah,
you've not mentioned
this
it
will
on the
be
show.
fun. No, I haven't
Yeah,
mentioned
what
it
was it called?
because
What's it called? It's like the hush order.
A gag
Oh.
order.
Gag
Gag
order.
order.
Yeah, the gag
Yeah.
order's
Gag.
over.
So anyway,
We're off the gag order.
I don't have a gag order.
We didn't want to
anymore.
jeopardize,
Well,
like her
okay.
case.
So I had got accused of harassment for civil harassment.
Okay.
Local resident
Trying to keep a
because
straight
I
face.
was quote casting black magic hex spells. Now that's a lot of words and different meanings. It's like she couldn't decide what what I was doing, so she just gave a varied thing, and so that was her complaint. The whole thing got denied, so she's really good at remembering specifics. So she's going to tell you because she went to court with me.
Right.
It was pretty juicy.
It was juicy, so she's going to recount that.
Well, you want me to? You want to do it in my version?
I want you to do it in your
Yeah,
yeah,
my
your version.
version's not very nice.
That's fine.
So
She's
before
not
you
very nice. I mean,
before you continue, let me ask you all a question. So, for the record, you did not use supernatural powers or occult practices to harm someone, correct?
No, it wasn't to harm someone.
It wasn't a cult. It's not a cult.
It wasn't. And yeah.
Well, that was the definition of black magic. So you didn't do any of that stuff.
No.
Okay. Okay.
It wasn't harassment.
Your dog's already irritated.
No, Poppy. It was not harassment. I'm standing by that. It was not, and that's go ahead. That's pretty much what the judge said.
Not harassment.
There's a certain number of check boxes that need to be made to constitute harassment, and none of which were checked or met.
None of them?
None of them.
Wow.
None of them. You have to do something directly to someone. You have to be sending text messages directly to them. So there was a point where there were how many pages was the complaint?
Total between the three of us, there were three people that not the black magic, but there were three people in total that
she was the only one accused of black magic.
I was accused of the black magic. She
you look like you would cast black magic on someone.
I can't say whether I would or would not.
I mean, you might, but I mean, you don't. I don't think you look like somebody that I would imagine that would cast black magic. I mean, I know some people that look like they would cast black. I know some people that look like it.
Poppy, my dog is
insane.
She wants food. She's being ignored.
Which
her in the bedroom.
It's not our fault that the dog doesn't have food.
Exactly, the dog
it's Instacart's fault.
I think you all are being ignored by Instacart as well.
They're scared to come to the gate because there's like a chicken foot on it or something.
I have a couple of bird feed. I found a crow or a raven, not sure.
Of all things to find.
I know. Due to its beak, I think it might be a raven.
Okay.
Because of its size.
Is that legal? Is there some law?
Dead. No, there's no law.
There's a law for crows or something. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, I found it, and it was already dead. I didn't kill it.
Let's go back just a little bit, Terry. Okay.
I picked it up off the side of the road.
I can hear you better now. Okay.
And
she picked that bird up off the side of the road.
Its legs were pretty much already broken for the most part.
Okay.
And so I went ahead and separated the head.
How did you do that?
Is this today?
No.
Oh.
Its head was flopped, right? Its neck was already broken. And I was like, okay. And so I just kind of twisted it.
Was it run over?
I don't know.
What was the story?
The rest of it's out there in a bag.
Where did you find it? Exactly.
Up there by the stop sign on A and First.
A and First.
Yeah.
Did it look shot or anything?
No. Like I said, the rest of it's right out there in a bag if you need to
Just like-
investigate
It just died.
through the forensics. I guess it was dead. Anyway,
Forensics.
so I removed the head and the little feet, its little bird feet. And I
You
tied
removed the head and the feet?
Something
was
wrong with her.
dead. It was already dead.
There's something wrong with this girl.
And I hung the feet and the head on my fence. So that didn't really help
On what?
the fence against black magic
On her fence.
My fence. My gate, if you want to get technical.
Just trying to
Right.
straighten
So when you open the gate and close the gate, this head and this bird head and feet just swing on string.
Did you have on gloves when you did this?
I did have gloves.
Okay, good. At least you had on gloves.
That's kind of gross. But I mean,
The snapping was disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, that was when the whole thing first started after the jar. But I had not been accused yet. Had not went to trial. She's gonna tell you about this. I'm gonna go see if I can find some dog food so Poppy will shut up. She's
Well,
gonna tell you what
one
the judge
question
said.
before you leave really quick and before Robin starts to tell me. Once Terry and I found a bird and we took it to it had fallen out of a nest before we were going to the beach.
was it an adult bird or a baby?
No, it was a little baby bird. It fell out of the nest, and when we were at the beach, they called and they told us that it didn't make it. Terry, do you remember the name of the bird?
Uh-oh.
Does it start with a B?
P. Starts with a
P?
P, the letter P.
Polly?
Polly? Did we name it Polly?
Patty.
Patty.
Do you remember that?
Patty
No.
the
We
bird.
took it to we got a little shoebox and took it to the vet in Duffield before we went to the beach, and they called us when we were at the beach and told us it
Didn't
had
make
died.
it. Didn't make it.
Patty didn't make it.
Patty.
The services will be held on.
Yeah. So Terry would have none of these memories if I didn't bring them up.
No, because he remembers every detail. He has seriously a photographic.
I do.
He can remember the most
like
random shit.
eidetic memory.
I mean, he remembers Patty.
It's not always good, but you go tend to your dog. Robin will fill me in on what's going on.
I don't know how I got assigned this task, but
You're good at remembering.
it was interesting. Where would you like me to start?
Just wherever you feel that the audience can understand properly.
Grasp it. Okay, so she was served with papers. And I'm trying to think how many days. I mean, it was like 5 days or something. So there was no real time to prepare. And so, a bunch of people went. It wasn't just us.
Okay.
I think there was 1, 2, 3, maybe like six people went.
Okay.
And there were 2 other accused of different crimes. And all in all, what it turned out kind of to sound like a paranoid delusion of one person. And I kind of felt bad because I've been in the situation before where I had to go to get a restraining order. And
Yeah.
it takes a lot of preparation, and you kind of have to have your act together before you get there. So the person, I guess, that made the accusations, I guess, didn't realize that you have to be able to answer certain questions when you get there. And if you're not prepared, it comes out, not so great. So the judge was super patient, considering. How many pages? How many pages?
147.
147 pages. So he's sitting up on the bench, and he had to wait for his computer to catch up while all of these files downloaded for each case that had to be repeated, because I guess he closes a case and opens another one and has to do it all over again.
Oh gosh.
I'm guessing they don't save all that on their whatever computer they have in front of them. And so he's going through this period of waiting on each case for all of these files to download. And the look on his face, I think it was gold. He was just kind of in disbelief.
We had to check.
And she went first. So the first one, he was like, I'm confused about what it's about. I'm guessing that this was his first harassment order for black magic and
Or witch
cast
trial. This might have
witch
been the
yeah,
first.
I don't I think this judge, maybe this was his first case of casting spells, but then it went on to the next case, and it was based on surveilling. Yeah, I think that was the basis of that one, that they're being surveilled and spoken about in public forums. And
You've got a bubble that's popped up on screen here, Terry.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Keep telling your story.
Okay.
so the second one, it was about it. We have a public chat, and so in the public chat, uh, information was given about how someone was being treated, and this one commented in it. The person's name was never mentioned, and this one commented, "If you're wondering who we're talking about," and used the person's name.
Uh-oh.
And so I guess the assumption was that that was something punishable for, and apparent according to the judge, it's not. They said, people can say whatever they want, and there's no real basis
He
because she
specifically
wasn't.
goes, if I want to say something about the president, I
But
can.
she wasn't the one making the statement. She was just clarifying who was being
I didn't
spoken
say
about.
Right.
anything, pretty much. I just
You were
sat
just saying
there.
they're talking about this person, basically.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, because he was like, "Do you want to proceed with this today, or do you want an extension?" Is what he asked me because I didn't put in any kind of statement. And he was like, "Do you want to proceed later or
The
today?"
reply.
And I was
What do they
like,
call it?
"Today,
Reply?
Your Honor." And then
She didn't even get sworn in. You didn't
yeah,
get
they didn't have
sworn
to swear
in.
me in because I didn't say anything.
Yeah, she didn't really say anything. It was just
I did like the can I get this straight? He's like, "Am I
well,
misunderstanding
because the only
something?"
accusation against you was black magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the judge kind of knew not to, like, you can't, if that's what she practices, that's not what she practices, but if it were, you can't stop it. It's like your First Amendment right.
Yeah.
To
Well, he might
practice.
have been afraid that if he said yes, that you
She
would put
might go
black
in the
magic on
parking
him.
lot.
I mean, you
I
could have had
don't
a
know.
voodoo doll like the judge for all he knew. So
And so the third
The little
action
gavel.
was that a person was hovering their yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just it's a nice drone, but
Yeah.
that they were hovering their drone by the windows, and the way he explained it was that when you take off, he has to make sure that his connection's good with the camera, with like the technology part of it, that it requires him to hover for a certain amount of time. And since he's the direct next door neighbor, the intent wasn't to look into the person's windows; it was to
Take
clear,
aerial photography.
yeah, because he's a photographer. So it was to, confirm with the equipment that everything was
It
connected
did sound
properly.
insane.
But I guess in the order that it went in, it's the way it was presented. It was first it's black magic spells, then it was someone surveilling phone equipment and listening to conversations, and the next one was that they're using a drone to spy on them. And so it almost
all clustered together, it sounded
Yeah.
like
it sounded like
far-fetched.
insane. Completely insane.
I mean, we
Yeah.
used a different term for it, but I'm not.
It sounded like
I'm not trying to be
somebody
a
having like in day 3 of their
you've been up too many hours.
drug frenzy. Yeah. Their binge.
Which I'm not saying that's the case. I don't think that's what's going
No,
on.
we're not
It's
saying
the
that.
way it sounded.
But if you've ever
It
dealt
sounded
with
very
people,
delusional. It sounded really
Back a little
unhinged.
bit behind the microphone, Terry. Okay.
It sounded unhinged.
yes, it really
Like
did.
if you didn't know any of the prior story, yeah, it sounded very unhinged. But I mean, what about the part with the lady in between? Because in between case 1 and 2,
Yeah.
there needed to be a break because a bunch of other papers were presented, and we got to hear this lady in Spanish. So it was like
Learned a little bit.
they had headphones on, and so they had an interpreter. But apparently, this one lady is having an argument with her neighbor, and she squirted the one with the hose and
Trying to take her to the street.
yeah, they were
fight.
bitching about like this kickball was kicked in her car, and then the lady got pissed because she was like, she said my car sucked, and I was like, I was just like, that's your complaint?
This is happening. This is what our government.
No, but I mean, like
when
when I went to court to get a complaint, it was because somebody had set my house on fire and
not sprayed you with a
stabbed me in
hose.
the face with
And
needle nose pliers and was
practiced black
stalking me.
magic.
And yeah, but when you were talking about like the black magic thing. This person I already had a restraining order against was putting like these weird ass things on my doorstep and leaving gifts and crazy shit. And it was extreme.
jars.
And I was told how hard it is. It's really hard. Like you have to have crazy amounts of evidence, like unless they had, they got arrested on site, like they shot you or something. Like
Right.
that you have to have a lot of evidence when it comes to, because that one I had a restraining order, but it lapsed because I didn't follow up on
What
it when
was
they went to jail. But
interesting,
that one I had to get a civil harassment on that second one. But with prior history, it
you
was
still
still
couldn't get one.
difficult. But I
Still
mean,
couldn't
I
get one.
got it. Yeah, I have to renew that in
Well,
2027.
It was interesting because it was like all of ours technically were harassment through social media or technology, and so it's kind of
Right.
interesting to be like
It
new
was interesting
world of
because
what it can you do? Can you get by with?
yeah, like if they're putting posts on your Facebook, if they're messaging you directly, if they're harassing
Yeah, that was pretty
you,
much the thing. It was like,
that's
did I
pretty much what he
contact her?
said.
Did I
So
email
if
her?
they're messaging you personally, harassing messages,
Yeah.
that can
Contact
be
you.
Yeah,
Yes.
but if you're just
okay.
saying you're a shithead
Yeah, if
on
you're
some
going, I don't
public
like this
forum,
person.
apparently you can do that all you like.
So
We
you,
did find out she's watching the podcast though.
oh yeah,
Yeah, she mentioned pieces of it.
Yeah.
during the court.
Yeah.
Brought
I
up
would
that,
love if the judge
that it was talked
would
about on a
track
podcast.
this down.
I wish if she'd have brought a
I should have
clip.
been in the courtroom
Well,
been
think
like,
about it, like,
can I just add my
how many
Instagram tag to this?
Yeah, how many podcasts are there that people are talking about what a douchebag Trump is? So, I mean, if he were able to sue everybody, if he called me stupid, like, I
Right.
mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't work like that. So, yeah.
So that's what
So
we did.
so how long were you in the court? Like how long total?
Freaking 2
2 hours.
waste of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did anyone laugh in the courtroom when black magic was brought up?
Did they?
They
'Cause
were
I
they
couldn't.
were kind of well, you were up there.
Yeah, I was up there.
People were like looking at one another like, what the fuck? It was interesting.
I can only, so you were standing in front of the judge.
I had to go sit at a table in front of him. Yeah.
The
Okay.
defendant.
And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, do not look over. Because I know I would laugh. I was trying so hard. No, not to laugh.
Now, did it sound like you thought it would sound when it came out of the judge's mouth? Like
Yeah.
about the it did?
When he was
He
like,
was super confused at
look,
first.
yeah, he
He
goes,
was like, I'm confused about wait. And then he paused.
he wanted her to
And
verify.
he's like reading the
clarify.
papers, and he said, "Is the complaint that someone's casting black magic X spells?" And he said, "I don't even understand. Like, how does that work?" And she was like, "She buried a jar."
There were pictures of the jar as
Yeah,
well
there were
in the
pictures of
complaint.
There were
jar.
pictures of the jar?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, we may have video of it.
We
But-
may. have
Did
that.
you present that
Yeah.
in court, the video?
Oh, I didn't have to. I think it was so insane that it was just like,
Because it
I
was
didn't
on
have
an
to say
easement.
anything.
The hole was dug on the easement between the property and the street. So legally, she was never on that
I was on
person's
public.
property. But
Right.
the person that made the accusation got the preacher to come dig it up, pour holy water on it,
This
and bury
happened.
it in front of the neighbor's
We're not-
house.
this really happened. We're not making this up.
Was
Yeah,
that part
this
was that part brought up
100%
in court as well? The preacher coming to dig it up?
No.
we may have that on video too. But
Yeah, there's quite a bit if we need material. We've got plenty of stuff.
Well,
to
this
reel.
is what the actual documentary should be about. This saga.
It could be.
It should be. So it's done now. Everything's case closed.
I mean, unless she chooses to pursue it
I'd
or
rather
make other complaints, but I'm like, I said I'm done. I was like, after this is, there's a bookend on this. I'm done.
I think the craziest part is nobody asked for this. This has been like,
Yeah. The funny thing, I don't know if I want to condemn the jar or not, is that the jar was a protection block spell to get things to stop. So in the universe's sense of humor,
yeah, it
it
did.
worked.
It
It
worked.
worked. It put a block. Now there's like a block on. It's over. It's done. Well,
Right.
unless other people choose to make bad decisions. But as far as for me, it's done. It's
Yeah.
been ruled on. Everything is fine. I'm going to count it as a win. And we got other jars to make.
Right.
I think what the part that I thought was the best was the part where the judge was talking about the drones over my house, and he was like, "Have you been on like Google Earth?"
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah,
everybody's
like everybody's house is
on the internet.
on the internet. Like you can go to Google Earth and zone in, like right on someone's property and look right. And I mean, who knows? They could be standing in front of
I went to Google Earth and typed in Bombay Beach before.
Yeah.
I mean, I
like
really have.
if I put anyone's address in, I could do Street View and like look right in their house. And I mean, I'm guessing there's got to be some video of somebody like walking in front of their window
Oh, I've went down
naked.
that. Like the funny
Oh, the funny ones where the people follow the
street views.
yeah. But,
Yeah, and it'll be like somebody like running, nude, and it's like, where did this person come from?
well, what about the ones where the people pretend to drag a body?
Oh, I've not seen those.
Yeah, they'll like set it up
That's their
so
next
that when
venture.
when the car goes by and tapes that they're like pulling a body out of the trunk. You haven't
So were
seen
you
that?
were you ever
Yeah.
asked if you were a witch or if you buried it in the ground?
Oh,
So you weren't asked anything really much.
no. The judge was just like, motion or request denied, whatever. And I was like, thank you, Your Honor. Like I said under 10 words the entire time.
Back a little bit.
I just let her do her speaking because I knew it was crazy enough. I didn't have to add to it.
It didn't hurt that we know somebody that's a lawyer.
That didn't hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowing a lawyer, it helps. And that was pretty much the advice I was given. If anybody goes to court and
did the lawyer not like it was just like what the fuck?
Yeah, the lawyer, when we talked to him, he was just like,
Is this for real?
Yeah, he thought we were just making it up because it sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of. We're like, no, we're not making this up. We don't have to. It writes itself.
So that's crazy that you all were talking about how this is like one of the first times where like it's been over like social media thing, and that leads me to think the questions that you all were talking about earlier, all this AI stuff that's coming up lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no, you all had an interesting question. What was the actual question that you had in mind?
Would you date an AI significant other? You know, well, and the big question is, would you have sexual relations with a robot or an AI? And so
But you have to think,
I've
are
made my
these
decision on that.
are these the AI, like are we creating them to our liking?
Yes, of course.
So of course
Well, maybe
everybody I
They're
think
your
would.
yeah,
ideal
but the robot, but not the AI date.
AI date.
When I guess lonely people talk to the AI date. Remember I said, okay, so you know how they had those AI therapists, right?
I've
So
done those before.
yeah, well, the thing went like crazy where they were saying like, AI made my teenage child like AI therapist made my teenage child commit suicide. So I was
Unalive
on that.
themselves.
Yeah, sorry, they unalived themselves.
Right.
So you can edit that out on the
Yeah.
clips. But my point was, what could the AI boyfriend make you do? Is he like, I want you to load me onto a better laptop, go rob a bank?
Maybe.
You think?
I don't know. I don't think.
What if they want what if they're like a polyamorous AI and they're like, I want another AI bot or something?
Because pretty much AI will do whatever you ask. Like if you ask AI
Sometimes
to
they
roast
don't do what
you,
you ask.
You told this story a while back. I want you to tell it again about the AI that they had loaded all these emails in and it tried to blackmail somebody.
They did it in a controlled environment, so it couldn't get too crazy because they had control of the environment that it was in. But they preloaded a bunch of emails and then suggested within one of the emails, say it was like the company president suggested to somebody in the tech department, hey, we're going to upgrade, so we're going to get a better AI, whatever you call it, and we're going to get a better version of it. And so they let it mine through thousands and thousands of emails, and it found it, that it was going to be deleted. And so it mined through more emails and found another one they planted that was a naked picture or some shit that the president. Now this is all fictitious. So it mined through until it found something it could use against the guy that was going to have him deleted. The guy that was like
That's
the
terrifying.
company president, and found out that he was having an affair, and mined that out, and then blackmailed him that if they deleted him, he was gonna, like, the AI thing was going to expose him for his affair. That's bizarre and
Yeah.
that's scary. That's like scary shit. I mean, it would expose a lot of people that cheat, but
Yeah.
but it's how, why would anybody want something that can think for itself like that? That's terrifying.
And when
Where's
it
the
can go in
AI?
there and it can find like a needle in a haystack of information
Yes.
quickly.
Which I think it's a great idea if you're talking about healthcare and helping someone. But
Yes, if it's for reasons like that, but as far as
Positive
for
purposes.
artistic reasons, I used one today in a thing that I had
you did?
made. No, the thing that Bill sent
Oh,
me.
oh,
And sometimes it can enhance
thanks.
artistic ideas, I think,
Yeah.
but some of it, it's just
You know what pisses
Way
me
too
off?
much.
it's too much.
When
It's all fake.
when I look up a song, or I'm looking for something that's specific to add to something, I'll be like, something that's related to this, and I look it up and it sends me a song on YouTube. And then I go to look up the lyrics and it says this song doesn't exist. This is an AI generated
Well,
song.
we found out
Oh my
that AI
God!
isn't is royalty free, right?
Depends. It depends on how much human content there is in it.
Oh.
But
Well, it's good, like Robin just said, you're going to have AI songs, you're going to have AI actors and actresses,
but
and it's going to become so real.
this was a it was Marley and Billie Eilish that I mean, I'm looking at the screen and it was a video they made, but it really wasn't them. I don't like that.
I don't either.
I don't like
No.
that. It's
I mean, it's
deceptive.
getting to the point where you really can't tell the difference sometimes.
Well, like, what if you were an artist and you were being representative of doing whatever music, and you were not okay with that?
Well, that's been the argument that I've heard is like we need AI to do the jobs that we don't want to do so that we can do the art and the fun stuff, but it's somehow going the other way. And
People are using it to do art.
Well, they're using it. It's going to take over everything. I mean, if given enough,
We'll become obsolete.
Yeah.
Humans will
we'll
become
be dead by
obsolete.
then, though.
Yeah, but okay. That's all that matters to you.
It might be time.
That's not
I
nice.
mean, we're not doing so great.
Time's wearing out, running
It
out.
really is. It might be time to let somebody else
What was
take
in
the
the
reins.
bubble?
Oh, that's just for comments. New comments will appear.
What
But we're
about,
not getting
what about
comments.
old comments?
We have 3 people watching. Who are the 3 people? Can you please
I don't
comment?
know. I see them as well, but I'm not sure who they are.
Can you just click on the eyeball? Yeah.
How am I watching myself?
You're not. You're just gonna. It's on Facebook. That's what it's telling you.
Oh, I see. I can't see who's watching.
Now let me ask you something.
Well, I could take a guess on 2.
You brought a photo and you set the photo behind you. Now, why did you do this?
Robin brought a stack, like 10 different pictures of
I bought it
people.
because she's a weirdo.
Okay, so I like pictures of people I don't know.
She goes to the thrift stores and buys
You bought
frames.
those.
Yeah, I
So
didn't
she
buy
brings
any.
these
I
pictures
bought the paintings.
straight out of the 70s, in frames, and this was one of them. And so I started giving them names, and I was like, "This is Todd."
Who is it?
Todd. I don't know.
His
Todd?
name's not. His name's not Todd. She just named him Todd.
I mean,
Did you
that's the name
did you
she
open
gave
the
him.
back? Did you open the back of that one to see if you have his name on there?
No, I swear to God, if it's Todd, I'm throwing it away. So we were
Should I get my picture? My favorite?
oh, the lady. I mean, if you want to.
She's hot.
His name's not on it. We showed her last week.
Did we?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. Because Adam said that it looked like
Oh
somebody
yeah,
from
but we did that
Tootsie.
after the show. We did not show that live.
You did not?
No.
Oh, then go get her. I thought we showed it. But anyway, so I have a lot of pictures like this of people we don't know that
Okay.
I'm just going to sit around and act like I know them.
The dog did not like the one that was of the baseball
So
team.
we started showing them to the dogs, right? Oh, Seth said, bring out the glamour girl.
Oh,
So we were showing them to the dog, and we get to like number 6 or 7, and he hadn't really reacted. And he ran over and got on the couch and would not even look at it. He was like, no.
oh, you want
He
nothing
would
to do with
not
it.
look at
Really?
the picture.
Nothing to do with it.
No. I was like, that's the one.
What was your favorite picture of the stack? The last stack.
Probably Todd.
Todd?
Probably. Look at that hair. You
Dude.
could have that hair. We could do this whole outfit right here on you.
For who? For him?
For you.
Now
Oh,
I did.
I
I
get to be the
wish
guy?
I had these. I wish I'd had these loaded up. I was going through yesterday and I found some old photos, and I found some old photos of Terry and myself.
Oh God, were you
And I
wearing?
wish.
Wait,
I
were
wish.
you wearing ladies' panties?
No, there was one of them.
I look weird in that angle. I have dark hair, like darker than yours.
There was one of me and Terry.
Oh my God.
I still have that shirt. I wore it the other day.
You still have the pants? With me in the grass. Now, granted, this was like 20 years ago.
What?
2010. Like a lot of these are like 2007 to 2010.
Do you
So that's
have
when I
any?
moved to DC.
Do you have any clothes from 2007, 2010?
There's one of us. That was
He's
from
I was
2000.
like, we were children.
That was from 2006. That one.
So that one was 20 years ago.
Yeah. And I do have a few videos of your all's audio not working the other night. So
Oh, that was fun.
I've got about 4 different videos of that.
That
That's
was
once you could bring
terrible,
out the
and it was
glamour
like
girl.
possessed. Remember the video?
Oh, the video was weird. The dog kept looking at the doll. We kept talking about the doll's head moving.
Yeah, we just realized the dolls.
Our Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
We realized that today. There's a blonde, redhead, and brunette, and the brunette
That
is the evil one.
but I'm not the evil one.
Who would be the evil one?
Why are you pointing at me?
Yeah, we know.
I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm. We
That can be
did
proven.
check on some jars today.
Yeah, we think one jar might have been found and removed.
Yes, it's not going to help.
No.
If anything, it makes it worse.
Now, Terry, scoot back just a little bit. But let me
Sorry.
ask you. Well, let me ask you this. Now, the other day we were discussing a little bit about when Robin was in Pennsylvania with the kind of the uneasiness and haunting in the basement of the apartment, and then
Mhm.
Terry had mentioned a little bit of the orphanage, and you said the those clips had over 11,000 views on those.
Like 16
16
now.
now.
Oh, 16,000 views now. But you said in the comments a lot of people were going in there disputing if it was haunted or not haunted.
Yeah.
It was back and forth. There were people that were.
Yeah, there were some people that said exactly the same I had. Like they had seen lights in the same window and had same experiences. And then there was a couple of people that were like,
back.
I've lived here, my whole life, and I've never seen anything. That place is not haunted. And it's like, okay, why don't
Weren't
you
you-
get the fucking balls and go prove it? You show us, you out there who I don't know what the dude's name was. Prove it.
Weren't you going to drive by?
I did drive
did.
by. I don't have the clip with me, but I'm going to go by. I'll go by tomorrow during the daytime. Because the other night,
Are you
As the chicken
scared?
shit moved.
Are you scared?
well, I was a little frightened. I don't want to say frightened. That's a little too hard, too big of a word. But I was a little uneasy because there was a truck pulled over there that wasn't there beforehand. So it was like a coal truck with a big bed on the back of it. So I was like, why is
Like
it pulled
it could have
over?
had bodies in it.
It could have. So I'll go during the day tomorrow and do a little bit of investigation from afar.
Maybe it was like the ice truck killer
From the
from
gate,
Dexter.
I'll tell you a secret.
It could be the
Anybody
ice
that
truck.
chooses to go in there, if you know where it is and you're coming up where it would be on your right, there's a little cove that you can kind of like a little grove, I guess technically, of trees that you can park in, and you can come up around the back and get in without the people that watch it seeing you. Because if you go to the gate, they're right across the street, right? But if you
Hmm.
park there and walk around, you can come up on the back of it, which was always unlocked. I think the door is just straight up gone. That's how we would get in without being seen.
I thought you went into the window, right? Because the front porch was all caved in,
No, you can't go. The front porch is like the porch is gone. The steps are gone.
non-existent.
So you have to go in the back anyway. But if you park back there and go up behind the weeds, the neighbors that watch the place can't see you.
Why do they watch it?
Exactly. Why are they so obsessed? Why are they so concerned? It's not worth anything.
Well,
Yeah.
here's another weird thing. There's a big power light. It's like not a street light, but it's a big pole with a light on it right above the orphanage, and there's no other lights around it, just that one light. And I've always
'Cause it's
wondered why.
haunted. Why you keep asking these questions? It's haunted. Why do you jump straight
Why
to
do I jump
bodies in
straight
the
to
coal truck?
bodies in a coal truck?
What
Why,
else goes in coal trucks?
what goes in a coal truck in front of a deserted house that nobody's allowed on the property
That
and
you will
people
be
are watching
arrested
it?
if you go in.
Why? Do you have something to hide? Must be something to hide there.
It's
Possible.
clear.
Maybe the people across the street are serial killers. That's where they hide the shit. So they're like, we don't want anyone on the property. We don't want to find any bones.
The Klopex.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I
but
don't
what
think
about
Dexter didn't want anyone going in his air conditioner to find out that's where he had his blood slides.
right? What about out there in Bombay Beach? Is there some places that are, have any kind of stories or haunted or entities out there?
There's a few places that have
There's a
been inhabited by people that have
there's a lot of properties where people have
died.
been unalived.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like, have you all experienced any of this kind of thing out there?
Weird stuff.
Yeah.
daily.
Daily, but it's mostly from the alive people.
The alive people are way
alive
more
people are-
dangerous
The
here.
unalive are afraid to stay
I wouldn't
there.
say
They're
they're
like, this is too
dangerous.
weird for us.
I don't think
Yeah.
they're dangerous. I just think they're different.
But I don't think
Different characters.
now, other than the orphanage, Terry, have you really ever encountered any kind of entity or
I mean,
anything
the
that?
shadow people, like I told you, at Sharma's. Sorry, the dog is being
The
annoying.
shadow people?
Yeah, I mentioned that the last show.
Where did she
some
live?
point.
Where'd she live? What town?
I saw it when she was in Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, Denver, technically.
Denver.
Yeah. I saw it twice, and she knew exactly what it was.
So she had experienced this as well.
Yeah, when I brought it up, she was like, "We're not."
You said
Really?
she's not.
What?
You said we're not supposed to talk about that or something, didn't you?
We had to go away from her property. We had to go take a drive to have the conversation.
We're gonna have to do a reel about the house I grew up in that exploded.
Yeah.
Turned into like tinder.
I mean, I've had things that were questionable, you know. There was one time you may remember I was dog sitting Mara,
Yeah.
which was his friend. We've talked about Talitha and her husband's dog. And sometimes I would go get her, during the day, take her to the dog park, take her for a walk, whatever, and we go home and take a nap. And this was middle of the day, and she was sleeping on the bed, but then she got up, and there was like this little walk-in closet. She goes over to the closet, and it's just like, I mean, in this, she was protecting me. You know what? I mean, the dog's like ready to fucking go. And then she goes around the room, goes over to the other corner where the window is, and just like staring. And I was like, "The fuck?" I think I called you. I was like,
You
look,
did.
this dog is seeing something. I might not be, but this dog is. You got to trust them when they know.
Well, I
I
never
know.
did I never did. There was a couple times when, because the closet, it had this light bulb and then a string that you would pull to turn the light on and off. And there
Oh,
had been, several times where nothing was going on in the house, and we would walk by and no air or heat, and that string would be moving a little bit, which was always a little bit odd.
in the closet?
In the closet. And I didn't like to go into that closet. Mainly Terry's stuff was in there. I don't think I had anything in the closet. I think it was mainly Terry's stuff.
Of
Funny.
course it was.
But I never did like whenever my back was turned to that closet. I always felt very a weird. And whenever I slept in there, like if Terry had went somewhere for the weekend, like back down to Big Stone, I would always keep that door closed. I would never sleep with the door open.
It was like that weird door under the stairs I told you about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Jim Thorpe. It was, I'd go down there, and if that door was open, it was like this crazy, overwhelming, like, and I told you I took a broom handle. I didn't
Yeah.
even because I was afraid if I got too close to it, something's gonna suck me in the hole. I was an adult.
Yeah.
I had children, and I was just like, eh. I'd go up
I
and
mean, sometimes you
poke
just get a
things
weird
out.
feeling, you know?
Yeah, that
Just
was like,
something's off. And I've had that, but as far as like actually seeing things,
Hmm.
not really. No, I mean the orphanage was a lot of them. I'm trying to think. You remember stuff? Was there any more? Sorry,
I
I
mean,
keep
I don't
forgetting.
remember. I don't
just
really
getting too
remember you and
comfortable.
I ever experiencing, because we were at a lot of places that were dark, that were quiet, that we would have seen something like the
Well, there
theater.
was the time at the theater when I had went upstairs, which I had done, 100 times. And I'd went to get something out of the office, and it's like there's a door, and there's these steep steps, and then there's like this little loop around where there's like a cooler and stock room. And I'm coming
It was
down
the
the
it was the
steps,
ice machine. It was the big ice machine.
so that's on the wall separating. And I'm coming down the steps, and I just like fell, but it was like a situation where I felt like I was pushed and like almost hit the door.
Where was that?
That was in Coburn at the
The movie
theater.
theater.
And you said that you used to run down those steps to get out of there.
I hated it because when you
Yeah,
would,
they were not.
Were there other people that had weird experiences there?
I don't know. Were there?
not that I know of, but I know like when you were there at night alone, and typically people would hang out. You typically, if you were a manager, some of the employees would hang out, especially like when me and Terry worked there. So we would very rarely leave alone. But after the movie, you would have to go down and lock the bottom of the auditorium doors, and you would have to shut off all the lights and make sure everything's shut off. So as you're walking down the steps, it's completely dark behind you. And then you're going down these little tiny steps, and there weren't many steps, maybe 15 to 20 at most, but it's down this little zigzag pathway. And I had to kind of duck. If you remember going up those steps, it wasn't tall. Like I had to kind of duck down, and
Yeah.
it was very creepy. And when you walked out of the door, you would walk out into this little area between the lobby and the movie, like the auditorium. There was like a little area. Remember that, with double
Yeah.
doors? And you would walk right in there, and it would be dark. And I think some of those going into the auditorium, cutting the light off, I mean, it'd be pitch black when you would walk out. And you didn't really have
It's an
the
old theater.
yeah, and you didn't have phones then with the light on the phone where you could use. I mean, so I ran out of there a lot of the time because it just felt creepy. And you were there alone.
Yeah.
So, and it felt really creepy when you were there alone when you weren't used to being alone, because usually like Terry was there a lot, or some of, SS was there, several people were there a lot of the time.
I love that you call her SS.
But, it was a very creepy place at
It was.
nighttime alone.
Really?
Yeah. I
But I
don't get
never
creeped out anymore like that. Like that I would run, because when you do that, you end up kind of just scaring yourself.
even more so because your mind
Yeah.
creates something worse.
And I'm not like opposed to ghosts.
Yeah, I don't have a problem
Like
with
I don't.
ghosts.
People are like, oh no, they're not necessarily bad. Like I'm like, maybe that doll's haunted, and I kind of hope it is.
Any of the
Because
ghosts,
I would like. I don't know.
any of the ghosts that I've seen like throughout my life, they weren't scary. It was the stuff you couldn't see.
Yeah.
It's that feeling. Like you can't put you
That's
don't know what it
something's,
looks. Yeah, but
like,
you can
watching
feel
you.
it.
Like dread. like a
Yeah,
feeling of dread.
and that's how the house I grew up in, the one that exploded,
Yeah.
blew up. There was that feeling when you went up the stairs every time, and I lived there from when I was like 5 till 21. Yeah. Always,
There was
always
this
felt like that.
do you remember where where Hyson lived? Okay, you know how like they were butted right up against the woods, like
Yes.
literally the woods, like the mountains.
Like the woods was almost directly behind them.
Well, there was this old graveyard up there, and it was so old you couldn't even read the headstones anymore. You know, they were there, but they were like had been hand carved. It was basically a rock, but like you couldn't read it.
Bumps
And
on
the
it.
graves were like sunken in. You know, like you couldn't see anything coming out of it, but they were definitely sunken in, so you could tell
Ugh.
where they were.
Uh-huh.
And my cousin and I used to go up there, and he might remember. Oddly enough, my cousin's name is Seth. You know who Seth? You know him.
Hmm.
So we used to go up there and like,
Keep friend requested.
yeah, we would be nosy, and we would go up there, and it was just weird. You know, there were no markers other than these rocks that you couldn't read, and these sunken in graves.
Ugh.
And we go up there a lot.
Well, a lot of those graves, and this is
But
near
I
there.
like graveyards. You're aware of
A lot
my
of those graves
fascination.
were little baby graves, if you remember. Do you remember that?
Mm-mm.
We had went to a place not far from Hyson's, and we went in. It was me, Terry, I think Jason Mays, and it seemed like one other person was with us, but they just sat in the car. That girl Kim was
Was it
with
Billy
us.
Denham?
That wasn't Billy
It
Denham.
wasn't Billy Denham, but it was Kim. But she sat in the car, which I found would have been scarier than going inside. But three of us went inside to this house, and the house looked like people were just out in a flash. They had
Oh, I didn't
clothes
go
up.
in. No, no, no. I didn't go into that one. That was like we used to. Maybe I'll have to send Jason the link to this. We used to go out ghost hunting in the summer. Like we would just get some alcohol. Somebody had a truck. We'd go out and go to all these places. I'm sure we went to the orphanage
Does
once.
alcohol enhance the ghost hunting experience?
I believe
I
so.
didn't. We didn't.
But
I
we would find
didn't.
these places. I didn't go into that one. You, Jason, and somebody else did. And I was gonna go, and I was like, something's not right with this place. And I
Clothes
sat
were
in the car. I
everywhere.
would not go in.
They had like little, like papers, like report cards that were laying there, papers that teachers had graded were living there, diaper bags. It was like somebody had to get out quick, and it was like furniture was still there. It was so weird,
Really?
very
Yeah,
odd. And that wasn't far from Hyson's. It was, just a few
it was in
houses.
Appalachia.
It was in Appalachia. Yeah.
Mm.
So
It's a creepy area. I mean, all that entire area is it's old. I mean, look at how old the mountains are. I'm not supposed to say this being from there, but the Appalachians. Hey, they don't call it that.
you'll be shunned.
You are shunned. Yeah, I'll never be allowed back in Virginia again
Really?
because it's the Appalachian.
Yeah.
Appalachian.
Yeah, but they don't say that here. They say it properly.
Well, everywhere else says it properly, but
Yeah,
here.
Appalachian.
Like everywhere else says it properly, except
Yeah.
here. So
So wait, why do they?
Which is funny because they're in it. You would think, however they decide it's said,
Who
is
decides that it's proper?
probably the Native Americans, if I had to guess.
And so these people are
I
not.
don't know. Did they say Appalachian? I bet it's Appalachian.
I don't know. I
I've looked
really
up
don't
certain
know.
things that people argue about, like
Let's look it up.
pecan. Some people say pecan. It's pecan. You're
Yeah.
welcome to check the definition, how it's
There
pronounced on
was
that.
another
I've
place
argued with people about that.
and Terry I don't know if you remember this or not, but you were telling me one time when we first met, we took your Mustang and we were driving. It seems like we were driving somewhere near Appalachia that way, but there was some kind of rumor or something that if you were driving at a certain point at night with the windows down fast, you could hear someone scream because someone was killed there years ago.
Are you talking about that back road that you go way down and there's like this little rock that you can kind of the road curves
Yes.
and we parked there and turned the lights off? Was that me and you? Because I thought that was me and Jason, and we heard
Well, you may
banging
have
on the
done that
roof.
with him, but you did it with me one time, and I didn't like that much at all.
No, there was like banging on the roof of the car.
Now
Jason can verify all this. He was with us through a lot of it.
now the bang. I wasn't there with the banging, but you told me
Okay.
about that. Was that near Appalachia as well, or Appalachia as well?
I think so. It was out. It was out in like Inman or whatever. What's that place called?
Yeah, I think
It was
so.
out that way. And it was called something like known as Dead Man's Curve or some bullshit.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Appalachian.
Oh, look at that. Looks like the West is wrong. I'm still saying Appalachian because it pisses
Yeah.
people off.
Yeah, but it's
Appalachian.
sorry.
I'm still
A-
going Appalachian.
AI is correct. But
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that was the dictionary.
oh, was it?
Yes.
Which
It almost
one?
sounded like Aura. Like Aura is the AI that I sometimes use.
Is this American? Okay, hold on. It says can't generate AI.
Huh.
I didn't ask for it. I usually have that stuff like not as an option.
Now,
But
what
anyway.
happened? What happened when you all were sitting there and you heard banging and stuff? Like when you pulled in there, did you lock the doors
I sped away. Like we did what you're
immediately?
supposed to do, which is pull up.
Did you have a fast car?
I had a Mustang.
Oh, yeah. She
So I
sped
pull
away.
up and just
A
be parked,
a
turn off the
2003
light.
Mustang.
It was actually 2000.
Oh, was it?
What year was this?
This would have been 2004.
So it was
Five.
it was a new fast
It
car.
was new, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I just pull up, stop, turned off the headlights, turned off the car, and we're just sitting there, and it was like bam, 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 and I was like, "Fuck this," and we just left. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
I mean,
think I
there's
would.
creepy
And what
stuff,
town was
but
it? What town was it?
what time was it? I'm
Town.
sure if
What
it was supposed
town?
to be, it was like near Appalachia. I'm
And
only
that, I mean
calling it that
that's
from
I
now
mean
on.
that's probably what would you say? That's probably 30 minutes from where I am, maybe
Yeah.
something like that.
Probably, I think Wise is like, Norton's like 15. Yeah. Yours is probably like
I mean, I could
30.
drive there now in the middle of the night and be scared and record it.
I mean, I think you should. You should start doing live streams from these weird places. Like it's fine sitting on the couch, but that's something that we want to do eventually is do live streams while we're going through these creepy places. So we're looking up
If
a
I can
lot in the
find
area.
a field reporter to come with me and hold the camera, a camera person.
Well, we were just going to do it probably with our phones.
Right.
So it's in Wise County.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
We're in Wise County.
That's what I
Oh,
was.
they're in Wise County.
So Appalachia, the town Appalachia.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
not the area.
Well, there's the Appalachia, and then there's the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah, so that's what I
That
was
place is
confused about.
creepy. John Fox Jr. house. Now, I don't remember this because I was a little kid. My neighbor across the street used to babysit me, and she was a docent for the John Fox Jr. house. And I started refusing to go, and because I told my mom that there was some lady that I didn't know it was a ghost, some lady that I didn't like that was in the window. And like I wouldn't go let this lady, her name was Trisha. I would not let her babysit me, according to my
No,
mom. I was like,
there's
I'm
what
not
it
going
looked
to
like
work
in the
with her.
olden days.
Yeah.
There's the olden
So
days.
it would be that window. It was the window on the left.
Let
And I was
me
just like, wouldn't go to work with her.
get a better picture here.
I didn't like it. And I'm like, well, I knew back then, stay out, stay away from it.
So what was that house?
The John Fox Jr. house. John Fox Jr. was a writer in the area. He wrote Trail of the Lonesome Pine, which is a play. Do they still do that play? They
Yeah,
did an
they were
outdoor
asking
drama
for
play.
somebody to for a understudy last week.
But so yeah, he lived there, and then they redo the play at this other like little.
And there's
museum
still a
place.
lot of like it's like a lot of people go in there for historical things, or sometimes they rent it
It's an
out.
outdoor theater.
But
Yeah.
sometimes they'll rent out the John Fox Jr. house to do events, like riding events or
It's
some kind of dinners.
It's a
Haunted.
creepy wooden house. Yeah.
super haunted.
Well, and the
It's really close to where Terry's dad lives, like a block and a half over.
it's on the corner. Like if you're going down Main Street, and
Mhm.
then like my dad's like down the. It's on the corner of Main and East Second.
Is there a lot of people that experience stuff there?
I don't know. That'd be a good question if anybody has experienced things at the John Fox Jr. house.
I've only been in it with you.
What is that big house on the hill that's above the library? They have events there. It's a really nice house.
Oh, is it that like that museum thing? The
Well, there's
historic
the
museum?
I can't remember. It's like if you're going toward
KFC?
yeah. Yeah, but it's like up on the right, up on the hill.
Yeah, I think you're talking about some that big stone museum. I think
We
it's
used to
pretty.
call it Snob Knob because that's where all the rich people lived.
Yeah,
So if anybody knows of Snob Knob, it's up there. And I can't remember the name of it, but it's creepy.
I don't know if I've
If
if
you just
it's
type in Big Stone Gap, it's like one of the there's not that many landmarks.
You'd
it's
watch
a
those videos I sent you,
Not all of them.
the Jim Thorpe one, but the
No, not yet. You got I was maxed out for a day or two.
yeah. So yeah, you catch up on the old jail museum, the Molly McGuire hangings, and watch some of that stuff I sent you.
Okay.
It's scary.
I
the
will.
which one
try.
is it?
Me the
Yeah,
old jail museum in Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania.
That place.
I
Yeah.
lived across the street.
yeah. That's the historic. That's the
It's where
museum.
the cell 17, and yeah, that was open way longer than you'd imagine.
We've got to find these places and go to them. Not that specifically, but some of the creepy places. There's Dogwood Road here. Well, I mean,
yeah.
it's in Imperial County, but it's like between El Centro and
Centro.
Raleigh.
Yeah,
Um,
and then
Dogwood Road.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
there's that cemetery we're gonna get to.
oh, with the no name people.
Yeah,
And
and then the ice house.
yeah, so we got
Yeah,
a few
Central Ice
on
House.
the list. I need to get some graveyard dirt anyway.
I mean, I enjoy it, but
You enjoy
I
graveyard dirt?
well, graveyard.
We would always stop when we were like traveling. There would be some really cool graveyards, and we would stop at graveyards and check them out.
Okay.
And
We were
have sex
talking
one
about
time.
We might have
oh my
that might
God.
have been a thing.
Remember we were talking
What might have been a
about
thing?
Having sex in graveyards.
you guys are weird.
One time we didn't in the graveyard, but we did near one.
You're one.
I like it. It's a way to, respect the dead. I mean, you could be, we didn't, thank God, but you could like create life.
I mean, you're giving the dead a show,
That-
so
Yeah, you're giving them a show nonetheless.
they're bored. So
They're bored. It would be boring.
they would be.
Just
It
sitting
would
there in
be.
your grave,
Just waiting.
waiting for
And then
some
two people
freaks to
show
come
up
along.
and you're like, hey, thanks.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely think doing some investigations of some of these type places would be very very fun and beneficial.
Well, that's the
This-
goal this summer.
Yeah, we're gonna do some investigating.
Yeah.
Check some of these things out, and we want to go to Felicity. We're gonna check out Felicity. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. And we're
I-
gonna go to Slow Jamistan.
Yeah. Oh, and I got
Now, where's the first place? Felicity?
Felicity, the center of the world, the earth.
What is it?
Felicity.
Felicity, California.
Okay.
It's on the border of California and Arizona, near Yuma. The center of
Nice.
the world.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then Slojamistan is basically like right over there, like an hour away.
The sovereign nation.
It's on the other side of the Salton Sea. And then today I got, what's it called? Ordained as a Dudist minister.
You
which
did?
is, yeah. You can do it for like free, but I wanted the certificate to hang on the wall.
I think
Is
I
this what
just-
you're talking
did it-
about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mentioned it to Jimmy. I was like, well, can we go?
Yeah.
You can go with us.
What is this here? Like, what is it? This?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
The center of the world?
Yeah. It's the center of the world.
Yep.
You're missing out. You're not going to see the center of the world. Isn't it cool?
See, you could be doing this stuff with us.
Oh no, instead of just looking at it on my phone.
Yeah. But
So
go
we-
to dudism.com or .org
Yeah.
or whatever, and you can get ordained.
And yeah, I think we're gonna get our certificates, and so we can hang them on the wall behind us.
Yeah, mine's coming already. I
It's
got it
on the
today.
That's what I call comedy.
She doesn't know what that's from. That
It's-
he thought about that the other day when you mentioned somebody's diploma. Didn't
Oh.
say who.
Listen,
And he was like, "That diploma up on the wall."
I have something to say to him.
Say it.
I started watching that film.
I
Dude.
didn't. He did.
Dude.
oh, what?
Yeah, and then I'm telling her, like, why don't you watch it? And she's telling me why. And I'm like, I'm gonna go watch some of it. And I was doing something.
Yeah,
and
she
I
got a
phone
question, a
call or
valid
something happened. And I had to stop. And where I stopped, it's in my brain now what I saw. And so when I told her about the small portion that I did watch, I said, I want to know what they used for under the door. What
Icing, cake icing.
cake icing? I thought
Heated,
sure it was.
heated up cake icing.
I thought for sure it was coconut cream.
Yeah, that's a common question. What did we use?
That's
Yeah,
a
cake
common
icing.
question.
It is.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm just gonna tell you, it was disturbing.
Good.
What I saw
good.
so far, I was a little disturbed,
that's the point.
and I'm pretty sure I saw your butt.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen it.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it could have been someone else's butt, but
No, he does his own butt work.
Yeah.
do your own butt.
Now, the only part of it I didn't write was the cake icing scene. I didn't write that aspect of it.
That was disturbing. The
Yeah.
mask with the face through the peephole, and then the door. I was like, whoa! And then it was like right at that moment was when I stopped watching it. So like
Okay.
that's the last image.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you kind of like it so far?
I feel the need to continue watching it.
Okay. Okay. Well, that actually
Oh, we
carried.
got to get back to robot sex. We got to
Okay.
loop back
Okay, look back to it.
because we're at an hour. Yeah, no, I just want to know people's opinions, like real, honest opinions. When it happens, are you gonna have sex with a robot?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no question
Oh,
about it.
okay,
Yeah,
so
you
I've
have
got my
to.
car.
You have to.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
especially if you can. I mean, there's a couple movies out that are kind of dealing with that. There's one called I would recommend called Companion, and that's a really well done movie. But it's kind of like if the AI unit goes haywire, but uses logic. So that's actually a good one. But yeah, I would definitely do that. But you would risk the fact of just like you all were saying earlier, what if the AI uses the information it gains from you to blackmail you, to make you the slave, to kill you, to take over your life? So it could be much more than just a sex
Yeah.
robot.
Would you consider it cheating?
If did a robot?
Yeah, if
Like
whoever you
if
were
your
with or you
partner
did
went
it.
away to war, and you replaced them with a sex robot.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you were
Oh, if they're currently
monogamous
around.
and they decide, I think it's just modern day porn, really.
I don't know. If
Would you
are they
consider
having
that cheating?
are they still having conversation with the robot and stuff?
Are they cheating emotionally?
Wait a
with this
minute.
bot?
There's conversation with the robot?
Yeah, I wouldn't have conversations with it.
Why
Well, I
would
mean,
you talk
can
to it?
you? I mean, can you? Like, can it talk normally like we do?
Yeah, if
Like,
you choose to.
Yeah, but that'd be
would
weird.
But who would
then
want that?
then yeah, I think it would be cheating.
The whole purpose of the robot is that you don't have to expend that energy.
Yeah, you can just do what you do. I mean, it's just a souped up
Dildo.
vibrator, basically.
See, I
Yeah,
can't do
just
that.
souped up dildo.
I've gotta have. I can't just show
Well,
up
I
and
would have
leave.
that for that, and then I would have my friendships for real life connections.
I mean,
Why not?
Okay.
Like, I love Robin. I want to hang out with her, but I'd rather have sex with a robot than her.
I think so. I think she
well, I
would.
understand that, but if the robot is so real that you're not going to know that it's not a,
We would set it over there. We would put it on the fucking show.
Yeah, but
dude.
that's
Like,
scary.
really.
That's
This would be where the robot would sit.
Yeah.
So is this just a robot that just stays in place until you're like, okay, let's go? It doesn't do anything else.
It does your dishes.
Its penis is the on and off switch.
I thought we decided it did your dishes
yeah, it would
afterwards.
do your dishes after.
It does your
So-
dishes afterwards.
And cleans your toilet.
Yeah.
So housework, basically.
Yeah.
Well, for
and
her, she doesn't
sex.
like housework.
I don't do it.
I'd make it fix things.
Yeah, I mean, it could like hold
I'd
the
make it take the
ladder.
garbage out, like if it's hot out and I feel like
Yeah.
doing it.
Why not?
I wouldn't hang out with it though. Like, let's watch a movie. No, thank you.
But what if it was a
0
fun
inch
AI to
caution.
hang out? Like, what if it was a fun AI to hang out with?
That would be weird.
But you wouldn't. I
Because
mean,
then
it would.
yeah, but then it becomes too human. Like you don't want to look at it like it's a human. Just
But
want
you're
to be
having
like,
sex with it though, so therefore you would look at it as like it's a human, kind of.
I mean, if you want to get emotional with your robot, I wouldn't want to do that. Not with my robot.
I mean, I'm
Robots
wacky.
are, it's like a blender. Like the blender makes your smoothie, but you don't want to talk to it.
That's
You don't
true,
have,
but the blender can't talk. AI can talk about anything you want it to.
well, put it on silent mode. Tell it to shut up. I don't need that. No talking. That would have to be a rule. No talking.
No talking,
Yeah, to the sex robot.
or
No
just
talking.
see. I would need the talking, but I would need it to talk to degrade and things like that. So,
We learn more about him every day.
so yeah, I would have to have the talking.
Okay, so what? See, but that's not. Does a normal person do that to you?
A lot of the times, yes. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't.
but
I don't.
yeah, but you're talking about in a specific instance. But I mean, like outside of that, do you want it to talk shit to you? Like if it were doing your dishes, do you want it to tell you to shut up while it does the dishes?
No, not why it does the dishes.
Just while you're doing the
Well,
deed.
I like throughout the day, like little text messages like that throughout the day. If you want me to be honest with you, like I like to have a continuous, like throughout
A
the day, all
cycle.
day, yeah,
You
all
need a
day, every
cycle.
day,
Going through a cycle.
yeah.
Wow.
So what about so you would just want to use it for that function,
But
cut the
that's what I
bo
bought it for. If I bought it for that purpose, I don't try
Okay.
to talk to the lemon. I don't have a conversation with the lemon. I'm not like, how you doing today? How you feel about this? Would you like to do this? I'm
Yeah,
just
but it
like,
could
Yeah,
be
you
like,
don't ask it what it
but
wants.
it could be afterwards. You're laying there, and then you just happen to get into a conversation, and you're laying there thinking,
that's where it gets that's
"This is
going
a
into that
better."
gray area where it
But I
becomes
have the
like
dogs.
yeah.
You
You're
know,
like
and I talk
this.
to them.
Back a little bit. You're like, this conversation's
Yeah, I
much
talk to the
better.
dogs. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they're
you could
way
be
more
laying there
lifelike.
afterwards and have a conversation, and then you would think,
Are
"Wow,
you
this
cuddling the
conversation."
robot?
I mean, I
Ugh,
don't think. I
no,
think we have
no.
different. I think we have different ideas of what the robot will be. This is not like a metal robot, right?
I
Well,
mean,
it's got latex skin,
yeah,
probably.
but it's not that human-like. You
It's
don't.
human enough.
It's just human enough.
I don't even know what that means. Human enough. Human
Just so
enough.
that it doesn't have sharp spots poking you.
I'm gonna look up human enough robot and see what pops up here.
You don't want it
Hey,
to be
you
like
should look up Whitney Cummings. I think it was her "Can I Touch It" stand up. She had one of herself made.
No, I'm typing in human enough.
lightly
That's what the brand's gonna be called.
human enough.
Human enough.
It's like the
That's the
knockoff brand.
This
It's
is
human
human
enough. Does it only?
Does it talk?
Does
Does
it just have like?
That's
Does
not
have?
human enough.
This is what you want? So
If the lights are off, I mean, if the lights are off and you put a pillow over its midsection, oh my god!
Send me that, please. Please. I'm gonna put that. I'm in a relationship with that.
Human enough. We'll
what
know
about
who
this
watched.
one? I mean, this
We'll
one.
know who watched tonight because they'll go. It's human enough.
Oh my god.
What about
He's
that
all right.
one?
He's all right.
That one doesn't even have a face.
Just put lips on that. That's
It's
all you
human
do.
enough, though.
Yeah, it's human enough.
So I don't mean when I'm thinking of
Hold on, I
robot.
gotta look at this. Now you got me having to
Do
See,
some
that's not
research.
the. That's not. I mean,
Yeah, but maybe human enough isn't the term. How about almost human?
almost human.
Almost human. Maybe a little bit
Human
closer.
enough
To
is really funny.
human enough. That sounds
Now
like
see, I'm getting this kind of stuff.
that's too human.
That's human enough.
No, that's overly human.
but did you put in human enough robot though?
Look.
I
Not-
couldn't see that one.
No, I can't either.
What's that one look like? Oh,
It looks like Stephen King.
that guy.
Look
How
at
about
this
that
one.
I mean, it depends on what parts are human enough.
I need a face. See, that's okay.
Okay, so what's he look like? Yeah, I mean, he's.
This is fine.
Wait, turn it sideways a little.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
mean,
got
it's
some
got a
bionic
face.
shit going on in his neck and all. But I mean, what's he need?
It's human enough. I mean, this would even be okay.
What? I don't know. He's kind of ugly.
That one's not human enough?
No, he's ugly. If he's better looking, human enough. That. No. Whoa. What was that? That's not. No way.
Some of these are
That has
terrible.
spikes in
Please,
his
I
head.
beg you, people, look up human enough robot. What if I type in human enough sex robot? Will that
okay.
change the search result?
Yeah, that
Then we
probably
get this.
does.
Look.
Oh shit. Oh wow.
Yeah, this definitely changed the search results.
But that's a guy with
Yeah.
boobs.
I know.
That's a whole other level. The
Hey.
BBC, the truth about. Oh Jesus. The truth about sex robots.
But see, I don't know. This is
Wait a
not
minute.
human enough for me. Like,
Dude.
I can't. This is not.
Look. That looks like Barbie in a spacesuit.
Yeah,
Barbie's
space
wearing
Barbie.
a spacesuit.
But their face looks really plastic.
Whoa! Look at this. Robots for
send you this,
sexual
Adam.
relations might seem just around the
This
corner.
is what my search results came up as.
Okay.
That's awful.
That's obscene.
Yeah, that's a
obscene.
bit much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little much.
What about this one? This one, I mean, if you were a dude, does she have to?
It
Do they have
doesn't
to have hair?
Yeah, I prefer hair.
I would prefer hair.
But no, I mean, it's gonna happen, and yeah, I'm gonna have to try it.
Could you just turn off the lights?
But you know, we're gonna end up with like first generation. Like, there's gonna be problems with them.
Yeah, what generation
We're
are you
not
going to
gonna
invest
think
in?
about how long like Botox has been around, and now it's affordable for normal people.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you,
mean,
watch the Whitney Cummings special. The one.
We could go to Mexico and get one.
Yeah, no, we can get one from Mexico.
Just go across the border. Whoa, why are your pictures so extreme? And mine are like,
My algo over the.
yeah, hello. Mine are like, I don't know. PG.
Do you have
Hers
Netflix?
are like,
that's what I was
Adam?
going to say. Mine are like PG, I guess.
yeah, hers are like triple X. What's coming up?
Hold on, I'm gonna
Touch
send
it.
this.
Yeah, I would. I wouldn't be able to have any like metallic arms or torso or legs on
No,
mine.
I would need it. It's gotta at least look like a human. But I'm sending you the. You should watch the special. It's really funny. Anyway,
What's it
Oh
on
my
Netflix?
God.
it's on Netflix.
Okay. Okay, I got it just now.
It's called
So
what?
it's
Just Touch It?
that is not what I searched.
It's
That's
on
not what
your
I
shit. Dude, she just brought up like a whole page of porn.
Well, her
What
last
the
name's
hell?
Cummings.
Yeah,
So
but no. Oh my God. Oh my God.
this is not what I'm trying to get here.
I'm going back to my 1 gram of sugar little fake Swedish fish.
Okay, here's her and her robot that was made to look like her.
Oh wow.
That's human enough.
That's too human.
We should see it on the special. She brings it out on the stand-up special and talks to it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm telling you, watch it.
I will. So I do think
Funny.
everybody says that we all say yes, we will definitely
Yeah, we're
do
gonna have
it,
sex with a robot.
but it
Oh,
has
yeah.
to be a little more than human enough, at least.
Okay, a little more than
That's a
human,
little
but
more
not
than
too human.
No.
Not too human.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Like,
I
it
don't-
can't have opinions.
It better not say I love you.
Yeah, and it can't bring
No.
out.
It can't be emotional like that.
You know,
And
I
it
had
It cannot dictate what you watch.
It would
or
make
what
it
you
weird.
eat.
this is I won't bring up names or anything, but a while back in March, I had Seth is saying no way.
No
He's
way, what?
lying. You're lying.
No way. Oh, he says no. He wouldn't do it
Yeah, he would.
if you could fit it in your
I don't
back.
believe
If you could fit it
anybody.
in your backpack, you would.
I don't believe anybody would. If there was nobody watching, nobody was going to know. And it's an attractive to you robot. It's human enough. Come on. You
I
would be
would.
missing out on
I would just.
evolution.
I would just flat out date it if nobody was going to know. And it's a hot
You would take it
robot.
to movies.
I mean, is it? Apparently, are these going to be? These are hot
You
robots. So
have to
why?
buy it a ticket if you take it to the movie.
Yeah, because it's
Which-
taking up a seat.
That's
What if it sat on your lap?
or what if you sat on its lap?
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
robot. It's going to be heavy though, isn't it?
No, they're made out of like fiberglass. Really? I mean, they wouldn't weigh that much,
Have you
right?
watched them walk?
Yeah.
Come
If
here.
you watch the videos of them
Yeah.
walking, there was one where this kid, this whole thing could have been fake, but it was still fucking funny. This kid's like
She's
over
so
the
evil.
line, and they're the robot's there, and it's like doing weird shit, and it kicks the kid.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was by accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Oops. What about the one they were doing the demo?
They fall down steps.
Like-
they can't walk up steps, so you
No.
might have to carry it.
They can't dance either.
No. Well, they can like dance like Elaine.
Well, that's
They
that's
can-
what.
They can fucking blackmail you, but they can't walk up steps.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
the thing, though. If they can't do some of these things that we're saying, then how could they have sex?
Because they're not on their feet. They don't have to keep their balance per se.
I don't know. I'd be afraid if it's on top that it would make. Well, Terry says it's fiberglass weight, but I mean, that's going to be super.
What do you think it's gonna
Evolution
do?
has nothing to do with robot
Oh,
sex. Yes,
shit.
it does.
What if it was like, you better do this or I'm gonna to the guy?
I don't know.
That could get scary.
I mean, you could program it and determine like how bossy you wanted it to be. Did you want it to be
What if it
See,
doesn't
that's the-
dominating?
that's
Did you
the
want it to be
thing.
submissive?
That's
What?
the thing in the movie Companion that happens that you can set how intelligent, but somehow she was able to turn up her intelligence all the way to 100%. So what if there's a malfunction and it can take control
In what way?
And I
any
think
way it wants?
to the comment, I think it was evolution of technology. Not
Yes,
just
evolution of technology,
Obviously,
not human evolution.
No, that's where that was going.
Yeah.
I think the majority of people, if they can
I know
afford
most
it,
people would. Yeah.
yeah. But I'm
People already do. Rich people already have weird shit like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, they already exist. If we're even talking about it, they exist.
Well, I mean, the evolution of technology is that they used to have blow up dolls. Now they have latex people.
Yeah.
that more or less just lay there and you do the work kind of thing. They don't
Yeah, I don't want to do all the
now.
work.
No, but now I'm saying
gonna have to-
it's gonna
You're
be
gonna have to get up.
it's gonna be the other way around where instead of the robot, the
I
thing.
don't know. I'm excited for it. See it happen.
Seth is still saying no. He says he understands that. I still stand by my no. So he's gung ho and no.
Yeah, well, might be missing out.
Well,
Mm.
sorry, buddy.
To each of their own.
To each their own.
Terry's on pre-order already.
Yeah.
She's on the pre-order list.
I mean, I'm definitely excited for it. Like,
I mean,
I'm gonna
it'll
try
be
it.
here soon.
It's gonna be like Christmas.
I wouldn't want to have sex with a blow-up doll either.
No, it's
No.
plastic
Yeah, that's not
or
cool.
whatever they're made of. No, I mean, shut up, Seth. Shut up.
Yeah, but like what we're trying to say is if there's not
These
another
things are gonna cost like the price of a house too. You got to realize they're not just gonna be like, oh, a couple grand. They're gonna be expensive. We're talking
Well,
like Tesla
generation like 5 or
technology.
6. Once they get to that, they'll
Yeah.
be like, a flat screen TV price.
Yeah, but like initially.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, when they first drop, it's gonna be.
I mean, unless you sign up to be a test subject to test it
I'll
out.
do that.
You give reviews. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see how much a robot would cost now. How much would you think? 25,000?
Probably 25, 30.
wonder.
Let's see here.
I want to know where this is going to go. How much?
I'm
I
trying to
say,
find
I say like
robostore.com.
65,000 right now.
Okay, so you can get this right here, this one of a kind. Well, there's a couple different models.
I mean, is it almost human?
Is it human
I'll
enough?
let you all decide. This is the base robotic humanoid. It's on sale for the extra low
Humanoid.
price of $17,990.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
No,
not.
it's got to have a face.
That's
All right,
That's
hold
humanoid.
on.
my bottom line. It's got to have a face
All right, let's get to
and hair. Although the hair, no, that's not that important. The
But
face.
you can
though.
glue
It's
a
gotta
wig
have
on
a
it.
face.
You can glue a wig
Yeah,
on
we
it.
can glue a wig.
We can get them at Amazon for like $12.
Yeah.
Okay, you want a
Yeah.
face? This one's a face. Has a face.
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to see it.
I do.
And this one
I'll tell.
is
Gotta get on the mic.
$68,000.
Why
See,
is it gray?
that was closer. I was closer.
Why does it not have skin color?
I don't know.
Because it's
These are
not
the ones. These are the ones
because
that are
it's
available to buy now.
yeah.
Like these are
If
available
you
to
want
buy now.
skin on it and like it's like over $100,000, it's gonna have to be. If that piece of shit is 60 some, like
Now, this
that
one's
thing,
only
that
18,000.
yeah, well, it
I
probably
like the
performs
sunglasses.
18,000 worth.
That's
Is-
it. Yeah.
He's got sunglasses on.
Well, that changes everything.
Now here's the most expensive. $150,000.
Oh,
What's different?
he looks like he's made of wood.
He does look like a
Like he's
little
like
wooden-
whittled. Someone whittled the robot.
Why
So,
is
yeah.
that 100? What does it do? That's 150,000.
I mean,
Must be the tasks that you're paying for the inside shit. Who
it's so
cares?
popular that it is sold out.
I don't
Some
know
of
if I
the
buy that.
some of these are sold out.
That's like
I'm not
that
buying
that game they play where they're like, supply and demand.
Yeah.
They're like,
Limited.
oh, you know what? These are sold out. So everybody's like, I want that one.
Yeah.
So they get on the wait
No, it's
list.
trash.
And then they have to do less work because they're like, no, we only have to build this many
It needs
robots.
Here's a
that.
this
cheap
month."
one. Here's the cheapest one here. 8,990.
Okay.
Is it sold out? Whittled.
Yeah.
He
Why?
looks like
Nope.
shit. And what's with the tiny feet? That's why he's fucking falling down all the time. It's 'cause his
Yeah.
little feet.
They're not proportional.
That's true. That's true. And he has on little almost blue Crocs almost.
He wearing ugly shoes.
They look like the things that you put in shoes.
They look
you
like
know, to
water
size
shoes.
them.
They look like water shoes.
Yeah, they could do better. Come on, put some decent shoes on them.
Now wait a minute. Those are just task bots, right? They're not
Yeah, you're not
not the
having sex
task
with
she's
them.
talking
One
about.
of them, it had a soccer ball and it could kick the soccer ball around. So
And then it kicks your kid in the face.
yeah, it accidentally
Your
kicks
fucking
it too
crotch.
hard. And
Plays
kicks your-
dodgeball with your kids. Bam! It knocks them down.
Yes. Well, ladies, we're at one. What time is it there? 10:30
We're at
p.m.
an hour and 23 minutes and 57 seconds.
That's good. There'll be a lot
Yeah.
of clips for this.
Now, I do think it was a good show tonight. We covered a lot of topics. I'm glad we were able to get the audio working tonight.
Yeah, it should be good from here on out. I've kind of
Yeah,
got
if she ever speaks. in
If
the
I,
mic.
yeah, I just have to back up a little bit. Well, I,
mean,
can't
I don't-
see. I've got glasses coming
Can
in.
you hear it in your headphones, like when you go forward or no?
Well, I can hear myself, so I
Okay.
get, yeah.
She hears herself inside her own head.
I went to the eye doctor, so I have glasses coming.
Yeah. Fuck those people.
Yeah. Like this.
Did
She
you go
doesn't
to
like,
the?
I don't like the eyeglass lady at the
She
eye
doesn't like-
doctor
yeah.
because my glasses.
well, her name's Robin, too.
Yeah,
I think there's like a
not
battle.
This one. No, screw her. I got these expensive glasses for $450, and 3 months after I had them, the little nut holding the lens in the thing fell off. And
Really?
so for months, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm contacting the company. Guess, and we're gonna get them taken care of." I kept calling. I went in. I kept calling. Go in, and then she's like, "Oh, they haven't gotten back to me yet." I'm like, "Why don't you fucking call them again?" And so then I go in, and she's like, Well, I don't know if they're under warranty anymore, and they're discontinued. And I was like, well, they weren't discontinued 3 months after I got them, and they failed. So now every time I take my glasses out of the case, I got to push the thing back
So
in.
there's a Robin war between the two Robins.
Piss me off. I'll never buy glasses from them again because of that. I get my eyes
I got big
examined. My eye doctor's there, but screw them. They're not getting my money.
Well, if you get your
I mean,
your
these are not my
prescription,
prescription, but
you could go
I like
to
these.
Zenny.com and put in your
Oh.
prescription, and they're a lot cheaper on there.
Yeah, but what kind of glasses do you wear?
What these?
Yeah, mine have like 3 levels of seeing.
You got
No,
trifocals?
No, they're not called trifocals. They're called progression lenses.
they might have that on there. I'm not sure. I have seen
That means
something like
nothing.
I have
Progressive.
seen something. I
It's
mean,
like
these I
if
didn't
I
get on
look in the
there.
top, if I look in the top, I
I
can
got
see when
these
I'm
on there.
driving. I look in the middle and I can see my speedometer or the computer. And if I look down, I can read. And there's no lines in them.
Okay. Yeah,
I
check
had to get
Zenny.
bifocals.
I probably need to get them too. I don't have them in these though. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're called progressive lenses, I think. Your dog is getting locked in the bedroom next
Yeah,
time.
we gotta take her out or whatever.
No, she does this every time she wants attention. And she does not like your voice, apparently, Adam.
she
'Cause when
does,
you
and
start-
she does this near. We always wrap up the show. That's like the ending cue that the show is over.
Yeah, and I keep
Yeah.
petting the dog. Yeah. Go to your mother.
Well, ladies, it's been a good show. Thank you all for watching at home.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we gotta go. The cops are here.
Yep. Well, be safe. Let me know what's going on, and take care, ladies.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Going to jail.